Fa ake William Shirimani Monkwe yolorogo o tsebja ka leina la Joe Shirimani gomme o belewe ka letšatši la masomepedi senyane kgweding ya Hlakola ko gore March ngwageng wa 1968 ka kua motseng wa Makaunyana wa go bona o feta ka kua bu Winterfeld o subelela tlhemtheletši bo phutatswana ya maloba Bantu stand gomme ke le tšubulo goba firstborn ka mogo lapala bana ba batlhano magareng a ba bangwe Shelati Elizabeth Monkwe mmogo le Yingwani Pete Ntimbane bao ke batswadi ba kgapamtsikela ye ke bolelago le yena fa mtheletši ga ile taba tša profile ke ye golo di opeditše le gore go di tšweleditšwe Esther M ke yo mongwe wa bona Penny ke yo mongwe wa bona re tlo kwa go tletše letsogo go tšwa go kgapamtsikela ye Dr. Joe Shirimani ke a lo tšhatle le tsuile botse
fukile mane ngona
wana re tsuile man ke ya ka lo re tlhalosetša mo ke nyaka leetong la lena man a Jenny monna yo Penny o be a šoma polaseng ya ditamati ka kwa Z2 fa o lo re go o godisitswe ke batswadi ba gage ka ona ka fale e ke le kwa ga ya Khombo ke mahlatsi ka gore le a o tseba fale leno eno ba monabo wa
is because most artists today they own their own studios.
Yeah.
But back then in the 90s, studio ne le tse di ownang ke makgowa so kufana sweswo. So the situation was ne ke recorder Esther M his first album in 1994. Then we came across this man who was so motoadi jokes, motoilungore man laughing person. And then Penny, he was working as a caretaker mo studio. So I wasn't really busy go studio le Esther M Kadi Peanuts. I would always pop in and sing and all that, like nail audition of some sort. So I became interested in his voice because Negutla voice voice it's different. I call a voice
yeah.
So then I asked him, can you sing? Yeah, I said, no, I want to sing, but a lot of people have been rejecting me, but I'm a comedian.
You're now
these guys, the management, they are currently a studio, Shashandan. They gave us a chance. Then we gave it a shot. Then Penny became the big brand.
Yeah.
So that's how we met. And then so up until today. So that's the short story of Cornelia.
I carry Shakabundu ya hare makareve kana ko yena ke basadi bona bya ba ba minel.
Yeah.
Ken
In high school. A lot of people are Steve or I can speak Setswana.
Oh yeah.
Because skolo ke tsene Setswana.
Yeah.
From grade 1 kana kola nearly sub A.
Oh, the home language the college o ka mo ka bele Setswana.
Yeah, nearly under government ya
Phutatswana. Yeah.
Yeah, so even now ha ke bolela Setswana Sepedi, I think people baska ba surprised because my music so far it covers a wider audience.
Yeah.
So when the time allows for ke bolela Sotho Sepedi, I talk. When the time allows for Zulu, I talk. Those are African languages. And then as opposed to say address yourself in Sitonga everywhere else, so I can mix here and there. So basically what happened, I was very bright Koskolo. I was very bright. My teachers were worried about that, to say music is taking my concentration the other way. Instead, for to concentrate the Moskolo. So, and then they wrote a letter to my parents to say, please sit your son down, and this thing is affecting a school, this thing, your music. So he has to choose between the two. And then for me, I would very much have loved to continue Katsona Ditsepedi.
Yeah.
So I sat with my parents and my father. Fortunately enough, my parents were so supportive. And then I inherited the music thing from my father.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was a self-taught guitarist. So it's like, okay, fine. Where I am right now, can you give me a chance and then to pursue my music journey? And then because Skolo, I know, Skolo, on the way. because there was a very big demand. No, I need to go to Joburg and do some recordings and all that. When I was also leading a band called Gimayos by then.
Yeah.
So my parents were kind enough to say, look, the choice is yours, because we don't want you tomorrow, Hori. If more thing, no, it's because of my parents. Had they given me a chance to choose, I would have chosen this myself.
Yeah.
So my parents were supportive, but no, Rona would love you to go to school, but then if this is what you love, I'll support. But only if you promise that you'll go back to school.
Okay.
Yeah. Then that's how the whole trip started, and then I went to Joburg and did my magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's from the horse's mouth.
Oh, yeah.
I read it on papers. So Malume Peke, that was the artist by then, I think in 1988, if not 89, he had a hit called Peke, Mavelani, Sala Sala Gentlemen, now Pela Levana Babanya. So Malume, he needed a band.
Okay.
Yeah, so as a band, Gimayos, look, we are at Joburg, and then we found that, okay, fine, we are a band at the same time that is recording our album, but we can also cater for other artists to be a backup band. So we became a backup band, Malume Peke. And then eventually this whole thing incorporated me more studio production high. Then I took part in some recordings high, and then which really pushed the bar up to an extent where I was recognized even by both semi-class, what the big dudes, they used to love me in most of the things. And this boy is so bright. So Malume Peke, we met like that, and then we were his backing band, and then I became involved more the recording style going forward. So yeah, that was part of the journey.
Yeah. And motabincha political consciousness. Una look what black is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yona kana kochela batho ba tswana di opetsa tswana le bochiko ba ile ba tshaba ba re we miss you Manelo aba tshwanetse re we miss you Mandela o go gopela ka go ikhantsha ka o ba motho yo motsho go ba proudly a black person kana go tsa apartheid go bo go le bjang ka re ke a tseba gore mmuso wa nakong yela batho ba show ba gateletse batho ba sukulu.
Too much. It was very tough. In fact, because it was nearly government apartheid.
Yeah.
Then I remember. So even the song itself was banned on radio, because it was Black is Beautiful. It was talking about how long must the black man suffer. So the contents that the song, they say it all. So by banner, and then the whole album, it was not played on radio, and it was a very, very good album. So what I can say, each and every musician, the situations in the remote zone, they were so oppressive to us that we wouldn't be exposed to the opportunities and all that. So each and every time one have composer Ipina, that would be that song that is addressing the issues still around. So that's how the Black is Beautiful song came about, and then unfortunately it wasn't allowed to play on radio. So
Yeah.
I was political in my mind, because obviously back then there is Safara as blacks. Yeah, so that's basically it. And then it took America situation in one year.
Yeah. 1997 was my favorite. Hambanine kiona yelo re album e be tswa ke be ke lo gona ke tswa a primary ya
Chale Ngwanangu. There was a song called Chale Ngwanangu. So I remember I put that little voice of my son Charlie there. Yeah, so then he's sitting before me.
Okay.
So if you can listen to his voice, right? Leana, when I played that song, is it me? Is it me? This little voice. So that album became very successful, because Logonitsunzuka Ibe reached platinum status, more than 50,000 copies.
Wow.
And then the song Yamuluma Notes, it's still standing out even today. Nalekati social Muzukwana and everything.
Yeah.
They still playing the song. Even Kati Gig Stamina na Atanga Yamuluma Notes. People just stand up when I played that song.
Yeah.
So yeah, that album was very successful. I was featuring Penny Kayona, and then it was so. In fact, it was my first hit album.
Both.
Yeah, that was my first hit album personally.
Yeah.
Personally, yeah, in 1997.
Yeah. Kuri ho le mo rati le moteki wa mmino wa Xitsonga Limpopo Poison. We tseba ga botsebotse.
Yeah.
Limpopo Poison dikgopolo tša go tiša setlhopha se di be di tswa kae kare ke bone Prince Rangane ka bona Benny Mayengane.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah, I think that one in 2010.
Yeah.
In Karwa World Cup. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I was inspired by Kalawa Jasmine.
Oh, Kalawa Jasmine.
To be honest, because I looked at how Kalawa Jasmine operated with the leadership of Oscar Oskido.
Yeah.
So then to me, it said, in order for you to go last industry, there needs to be a combination of different ideas put together. So for that to continue, it has to be a continuation. So you may form some kind of establishment next time when you are about to do a follow-up of something, you are still together.
Yeah.
So, and then if you can check Kalawa, Akurna, Mandla Spikiri, Oskido, and you name them.
Yeah.
And then so, you won't miss. Each time you are together on a project, you won't miss because these different people represent different characters of people. So for that, then it form a Limpopo Poison, which consisted of Joe Shirimani, Prince Rangane, and Benny Mayengane. And since Limpopo Poison was formed, each and every year it was a bang.
Yeah.
Each and every year it was a banger because the idea there, when you are alone, the ideas will be limited. But when you are a combination, there's no way.
Yeah. Only secret tune. I don't have to be told Dory. Mog Dr. Joe Shirimani. You are not that secret tune. Immediately, Tomai, it's another drum set. Yeah. There you go.
Yes.
I can see album. I've never listened to it.
Our music, it's traditional music, but the elements in the music, they cater for everyone.
Yeah.
Because back then, in the clubs, there was a time Lamona performed at the club. We used to do jazz, fusion jazz, and a lot of cover versions. So at the elements, let the Tingaga music while in Popo Poison.
Yeah.
For instance, let me give you an example. Heke, kuna the elements star orchestra.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then so whether Changani, Sotho, Zulu, you can relate to that sound. Hence, the song itself today is still pushing a very strong.
Yeah.
So music, while in Popo Poison, if you can listen to it, the elements are the music. It elements that cross over music.
Yeah.
It's not by music low unga sounding along sananagori. It's strictly tradition.
Yeah.
That's why we have a wider audience now because even Bofanana they still listen to them.
Even Botswana, audience ya Botswana love your music.
Yes.
Bambara ye Kinyaka what?
Yeah, project. No, it's true. In fact, taking you back, Joe Shirimani Nabanabandota.
Yeah.
It was me and my younger brother and my younger sister, KK Shirimani and then Khombo Shirimani. Khombo Shirimani, very talented.
Super talented.
She was great. Yeah, so she was one of the queen star Tashitsonga music.
Yeah.
So I lost her in 2018.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, it was in December, I think the 15th of December. So, and she passed on after releasing her album. She never got to perform it.
Oh.
So that was a sad situation. We went past that. And then as I thought it's enough. 2023 last year, then we lost our brother KK Shirimani. And just to add on that, my siblings were 4. KK Shirimani and then Khombo Shirimani.
Yeah.
But there was a big sister, Khombo Shirimani. Her name was called Oma. So I once did an album, about 2 sisters Shirimani back in the 90s. So now she left in 2022. No more shoulder to cry on. Hence that thing. That's why if you get in touch her so much, and then people saw it, it was real. But then after that, I prayed, and then I put everything in God's hands because God has got all the answers.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, can it?
Yeah.
album from this Bambara project.
Yes.
Ke sengele re kholofela ning album.
Yeah, the single you made Friday last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the 22nd. So we are looking forward to releasing the album beginning of this December. Probably, if things go well, by next week, because we are waiting for the final date from our distributor. But normally every year, Lokulember Sungula December is Sungula, and then we release the album. It changes, it varies. Sometimes the 15th, sometimes early December. So anytime first week of December we might get it out.
Dr. Shirimani, but babanchi they received their flowers. You have played a very critical role, more musicing, not only in Tsonga music kaka karejo. Kilibelechi koto amrau pale, bu penny, akamuka, bu Esther M, Limpopo Poison, Prince Rangani, Beni Maengani, Kamuka, your brothers and sister, the late your late siblings, may their soul rest in peace.
Yes.
Your role, ahuna mutakar na aiboni mo tabin chamino kakakarejo. Kirata uchas makasekere. These flowers, you deserve to be honored. These flowers, diale swanela, akelefa majuba, diale tompa, lenana gon larnala lukonu. Lesa jabo kobe biale mudimu asale alusweri biale lesa koko tetika kona honor you still healthy. Ibile mchele jaba lo rautsebi, bati lele morwabo nafa. Kakapa ya monna ibile o re feta ka moka ka option tsa gasho ke tsapa gore o tla bona la mo ditshwantshuru tlo tsia ne pele ena. Thank you so much le khwetshagala kae mo dinomorong tsa mogala for bookings le taba ya social media.
Social media, Facebook page, Dr. Joe Shirimani, and then Limo X, which is the former Twitter account, at Dr. Joe Shirimani, and then the Instagram. You find me at Dr. Joe Shirimani, TikTok as well, Dr. Joe Shirimani, and then for bookings, in our website at Dr. Joe Shirimani's management at drjoeshirimani.co.za. So for the booking, study gigs, and then they can access me there. The management as well, Kinali management there, I'm operating under. Then for the phone number, if they want to call for booking, then I can give them. And then it's 076 174 8730. 076 174 8730. Batlatola Unati Memela. So that's my manager.
Unati udira mushumo mo botse. Dr. Joe Shirimani le buile kudu go balena. Re tswa ka hambani ne. Ke moka re tla feletsa ka Limpopo Poison.
Eko. No, 1997.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true today.
Yeah, too much. Too much.
It's an honor to have a Kulukumba Panama. Yeah. You look as young as you
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter. No, that's nice.
Well, I'll tell my mom I met you.
They're keeping you young this one.
They're keeping you young. And that's the love of my clients. How's it?
Waragerke Sale Primary, I used to listen to this great legend. And he's still looking so sharp, fine, like you.
Yeah.
No, man. It's so good. It's so good to
much more like
yeah, man.
no, I can't.
No, can say.
I can't.